TH Death Ball. The TH stands for trucker hat.
You could put your crap back on.
Hold on a minute. I have shit I need to...
No, I'm gonna hit you with the TH Death Ball. Does the TH stand for what I think? Yeah, trucker hat. They made him obsessed with the...
Because he looked like a trucker, and because of that, the fucking English dub was like, how do we give him personality? Redneck. Though this leads to, you know, some of the most amazing lines, like, don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut, Goku dies.
I also want to use that Golduck because his name is Ben, spelled B-I-N, and I want to see how many people get what I'm going for. If you can solve the mystery, you'll earn a cookie. Can you solve the mystery?
Not immediately.
The spelling should tip you off.
B-I-N?
Yeah.
Just say what it is.
It's a shiny Golduck named Ben, but it's B-I-N.
The shiny was that, like, pinkish color?
Shiny? No. It's an off blue. The color doesn't completely match, but Ben is the blue duck in Dynamite Ducks. But it's spelled, it's not B-E-N. It is B-I-N, like a garbage bin.
Because Dynamite Ducks is garbage.
Also, the answer to what was in the... Oh, wait, damn it, I forgot to... Because I was pissed off in my other recording, I forgot to mention something. Which I do love, that they actually did.
The thing that's in the adult...
Not that!
What?
No, they did something fucking insane. You can unlock the unlimited flight. So people were like, I want to fly up to that orb and see what happens if you do that.
What happens if you do that?
You can stand on top of it, and there was a gold bottle cap up there.
Yeah.
They know what they did.
They knew people would try to get up there.
Yeah. When you beat the story, they also explain what was in the orb.
Yeah. They explained what's in it. My guess is it doesn't tie to the other Pokemon. Or does it, actually?
No.
Okay. Well, that's boring, then.
No, it's interesting because of what's fueling that thing. It's Paldean soil mixed with water from Kitakami. The two areas known for the Trassel phenomenon, they literally dug up the ground. And
isn't there is a TM machine somewhere in here, isn't there?
No.
Damn it. Because what I was going to do, I was going to go, like, maybe look.
Other thing, since Carson's recording is after mine, Lacey said she was the daughter of a gym leader from Unova. She never said who it is, but people think it's Clay.
Why do people think it's Clay? She doesn't really...
She has jewels on her head that are like the ones in his hat, and...
Which is...
How do you spell Clay?
Which is funny,
there's a theme here that people notice. How do you spell Clay?
C-L-A-Y, because she's Lacey, her name is L-A...
Yeah, it's an anagram for Clay, and she has the jewels in her hair! That's Clay's kid.
Though, I feel like if they wanted her to be Clay, she doesn't really talk with a, like, Texas accent. That's the thing about that. I feel like if they wanted to do that, they would have made it obvious where they would have had her talk with a southern accent. Especially because, you know, her talking with, like, a southern accent would... it would have been funny because you have a character like her who's, you know, like, basically sort of a scientist and shit, and is, like, all smart, so the joke is she speaks like a kid, but is actually, like, really intelligent.
People think it's Clay's kid because Lacey's an anagram for Clay.
Yeah, I could see that. That is the type of thing I could see, but I feel like if they were going to...
Because this school is in the Unova region.
Yes. Because I feel like if they were going to do something like that, it would have been more obvious, but maybe I'm just expecting it to be obvious, but I can't remember. Did Clay talk, at least in the English, did he talk like a cowboy?
I think?
I feel like he would.
It's been a minute.
Again, unless the joke is it's set up where it looks like that's a case, but then it's not. I guess this is the one good thing about not, like...
Because of the vagueness of how the...
This is the one good thing, about, having Surf over other moves is that, like, I can, you know, hit multi-target, but I was thinking of for this thing in a minute, maybe trying to go get a, like, Skull TM to have the double and the single, because that Surf is doing surprisingly good damage. Though then again, the Goodra doesn't have its Assault Vest.
Because of the vagueness of other shit with that true secret ending, people do think that they are really trying to set up the multiverse again, which is funny because we literally had time-traveling, multiverse-hopping Giovanni.
You know.
What?
You know. Then they are... then they rightfully took that out. You know, as you should. Because, let's be honest, it's kind of stupid. Especially because it is a...
You want to talk about kind of stupid? Because this game has a bunch of Unova references. People are hung up on something.
What?
You have that clubhouse. And one of the themes, it was like retro theme. On. Oh wait, duh. Flavored out creamy. Threw me for a loop for a second. You could have, yeah. It's a bug type. I'll make the point because this is the fucking fan base doing fucking reaching. So, one of the clubhouse themes is like retro or something. It makes the room black and white. And the room becomes like black and white. And on the wall is a picture of the Black City and the White Forest. And if you remember, Black and White has an alternative universe where there's a past and a future.
Mm-hmm.
But that's considered two separate timelines. So everyone, when they look at that theme and see the fact that they're referencing Black City and White Forest in the same image, people have this, how could a single timeline in Scarlet and Violet reference the split timeline of Black and White? This makes no sense. They're slapping you in the face with split timelines.
This is also the game where the Paradox Polygon reference Mega Evolutions that don't exist anymore. So, you know, we kind of have that. You ever think about that, people? On what type did... Okay, Water Terra. type do you end up? Oh, good, Water Terra.
Extreme speed!
Except that thing's attacking stat is, I believe, literally like 15.
It's pretty bad, yes. We also have this. Use your recording to ramble about dumb shit. We also have.
Focus.
Of course, it's focus ass. If it's moody, I'm gonna laugh. Oh man. Sorry,
So
Smeargle,
then
you've lost your living privileges.
So then, if I encountered the first focus sash, I might actually swap the. Urshifu into the front, because that was why I brought Urshifu and not the.
Okay, that's what I was saying. We also have literally. No, this kind of started as one big YouTuber, but some other people kind of agreed with this nonsense. That a guy in Unova talks about how he heard about, like, a split timeline where whatever game you're in, he'll mention, like, oh, there's a futuristic city. It's like, I heard another timeline. It's a city from, like, the tranquil past. And he's like, if you can bring me, like, a Pokemon from, like, an alternate reality, and it has a powerful electric move, I can create a time machine. And if you bring him an electric type from, like, the other game, he says he'll build a time machine, and he gives you an item. And because this game...
Is that just like a generic NPC, or did that NPC eventually get a, like, name or something? Because I feel like if they had a name attached to them, people would probably, like, you know, say, oh, because they have a name that shows the character that they're, like, clearly supposed to be.
I think that guy had a name, but the...
I know, like, this isn't the direction I'm supposed to be going. I'm literally running to the center to get that as a fly point. I'm literally running there, so
people literally, because of this one YouTuber, think that the guy who was building a fucking time machine, literally, that his research...
That's why I asked, like, did that guy have a name? Because if, like...
He's not in this fucking game.
Because... In, like, Black and White, if there was something that said that that NPC was named, like, you know, Heath or something, then, like, then I would have an eyebrow raised.
People think his research was used to build the time machine in this game.
God damn it, Urshifu, I'm sorry what's about to happen. If that actually did hit 3 times, would I actually get 3 speed drops?
I think that's how that works.
Good thing Digltt's physical defense, I believe, is literally 10.
It's pretty bad. But the one YouTuber was spreading a theory that because a time machine is mentioned in Black and White, that obviously his time travel research was used so that Sada and Turo could build their time machine.
As you do.
And that's why everyone in...
And this is why I hate...
Scarlet and Violet is buddy-buddy with the director of this school, because it's like, he's from Unova, and logically, Unova is the only canonical game where someone got a time machine working. Even though you technically never see it working.
Yes.
He just assumes it would work.
And you see, this is why I dislike dumb internet, like, theory and league culture and shit, and why I hate a bunch of games, you know, promoting this, like, secret lore agenda, because due to this stupid fucking secret lore idea, you get scenarios like this, where people are looking for that secret lore that doesn't exist. where everything now has to be some like 50 chest play connection that proves it. Huh. There actually was a, like, that's the other reason I was booking it here.
I couldn't remember.
I wanted to see if I had them, besides, you know, doing this to
There's
open
like almost none of these.
Besides doing this to open a fly point, I wanted to see if I actually have the materials for Scold.
Sort by water. There you go.
Damn it.
Here's a plan and grew.
Guess while I'm here, let's actually check other things. Let's actually check Dragon Pulse. Ooh, actually do.
Deedly dee.
Yeah, at least have something now. Yeah, so it's that one. Where's electric grass? Ice. Let's see. Do I have my spinner? Damn it. And then electric. See, well, one, that's a new electric move.
Yes.
And I don't even seem to. Oh, there's Volt Switch. And nothing. Most things have their stab moves. It's fine enough for right now. What's the thing I have to interact with here to activate the fly point? Or is it just running through here should...
Remember, most fly points you have to pass... It's not an interact, you have to pass the correct spot. You had this problem before. There's always the one spot
I'm just going to assume
it's on.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now can actually properly move on. It's just I couldn't remember if there was a TM machine there, and I was like, I'm going to have to pass through here multiple times anyway. I might as well.
I couldn't remember because I said there's like almost no... It's kind of the wall, man. We have the technology.
Yes.
You're always saying, Steve, we have the technology. You won't shut up
about it.
The boy! Oh.
Oh, cats.
When you all cats, they will scream.
Yes. Cats will vocalize their opinions. They will always vocalize those opinions. Though, a funny thing, there's a really funny, you know, connection with Unova and shit I have thought about, and I am amazed no other big YouTubers have thought about this, because this is the type of, once you notice it, that's interesting, I would expect people to point out, is that, you know, like, Tropicos has the whole, like, crystal theme with Terrestrial and shit, and, like, Terrestrial boosts the power of various types, and Black and White are the game that introduced the type gems. I feel like I'm kind of amazed, especially with what the whole, you know, stellar, like, type and shit does, that no one made, like, a connection or something that the type gems are possibly formed, like, are small, like, versions of terrestrial energy, and
those crystals are literally on Clay's hat.
Funny.
Literally, man has those in his hat. This is Clay's daughter.
Though again, much more professional than I would have expected, especially because you could play into that as, like, the joke, because, again, it would be she's talking all, you know, prim and, like, proper and shit, and very sort of by the book and official, but you'd be talking with, like, a southern accent. Though, again, I don't know if Clay had an accent in The
I'm
original.
pretty sure he had an accent.
I would assume he would probably have an accent in the like original version, unless they weren't fully thinking of something like that. Though now I need to go.
Though now I can't think of Clay without thinking about too many types.
10 Pokeballs. Honestly, when running up here, should have probably, because I knew this was coming, I should have probably caught the one. What the hell is that? Oh. Esper.
It's Gap.
I love how its name is
It's
Esper.
Because ESP,
Yes.
but it's a cat, so it's Esper.
Esper.
And there's the evolve form.
Yes. Meow stick.
Oh. There it is again.
Okay, where's my tall boy?
Or anything.
Yeah, but I saw, in running over here, I saw the palm trees. So because I saw the palm trees, I need the palm trees. Fuck you, Miracle. Ah!
Yeah, there it is.
Where?
I'm at the bottom.
Oh, because it was stationary, I thought it was an actual tree for a minute.
Oh my god.
Okay, to be fair, staring at it from the back, because it was sitting down, the faces weren't noticeable, and the tail, because it was sitting down, also wasn't noticeable.
That made me think of one of my favorite images. It was like...
I'm going to need more of these later.
It was like a picture of a bunch of Pepsi in
God damn it.
someone's fridge, and it was like, day 122, the locals still haven't noticed me. And one of the Pepsis in the image is like a Korean Pepsi, and most people when they look
Thank you, 4 times resistance.
Damn it. And most people when they look at the image think the thing that's hiding in the image is the fact that there's a Korean Pepsi, but that's not the hidden thing.
What is it, like... my guess what on because if this thing is going to be a prick, and it's actually surprisingly good health. Health regen. If it's going to be a prick, I'm going to just send out the Ogre Pawn.
Can't
Yeah,
lose
exactly.
grass type.
Yeah, exactly.
Mechanics.
Wait, no, damn it, not another quick ball. Though if this works, I would find it fucking hilarious.
Like crit catch.
I would have been angry if that call. I would have
Back
actually.
to laughing at the Pepsi picture.
Oh, I.
Mm-hmm.
What I was going to say, I think I've seen a version of that like meme before. Isn't it like it's not the Korean Pepsi? It was like. I don't think it's Mr. Pibb. It's that other soda that has like a blue color. Isn't that the...
No. It's better. They put a... Damn it. They put... I'm laughing too much.
Come on, baby. It's a 4 times resist.
It wasn't the...
God, wait. God damn it.
It wasn't the Pepsi that was Korean. They took a soda label from a Pepsi that was American and they put it on an eggplant.
I saved right before that, didn't I?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty... Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure
You kept saving.
Yeah. That's why I kept saving it for dumb shit like that, because I'm pretty sure if I hadn't crit there that I would have actually... Because
they basically
it was
put a Pepsi soda logo on an eggplant. But most people look at the image and think that
it's the Korean Pepsi.
It's the eggplant. It is a good image. it's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how do you feel about that one split timeline theory? Because I'm sorry, that split timeline theory is incredibly stupid in my opinion, and I feel like we live in a world now where you can't just reference something without people thinking the reference has a deeper meaning. Like, oh, they're showing Black City and White Forest together, they must, obviously hinting at a split timeline. This can't be a fun reference, it must have a deeper meaning. So obviously this picture is supposed to tell you that the split timelines are in fact canon, and anyone who doesn't see this is obviously blind and dumb because it's so obvious. There is no other meaning that you could get from this picture. It's so obvious what they're slapping us in the face with. Even though Black and White had a past and future theme, so I feel like if they're referencing anything, it's the fact that, like Scarlet and Violet, Black and White also had a past and future theme, which is what I think they were referencing, because both sets of games have similar theming. So it feels like that's the reason for the photo of Black City and White Forest. But we live in a world now where everyone thinks that everything in a game must have a deeper meaning and must have some type of implication on the lore. So everyone assumes that photo basically does canonize the split timelines. Like, it can't be a fun reference, it must mean something. And people think, obviously, this is a hint that the timelines are split, because the argument is, in the lore, there should only be a photo of Black City or White Forest, depending on what game you're playing, because if the timeline is split, then Scarlet and Violet should both be in a different timeline from each other, meaning Black and White should be in a different timeline, and Black and White should then parallel Scarlet and Violet, so no one should be able to know what both of those areas looks like, because one of those areas logically shouldn't exist, and everyone is hung up on the fact that the game is inferring some type of split timeline, and also inferring that someone at that school was able to cross over timelines. People think it was the one director guy that's running Blueberry Academy, that he basically actually tapped into some type of multiverse travel capability, and that he actually crossed over. So the one random photo is proof that he crossed the barrier, and he made a unique photo that only he would understand, because only he has successfully crossed into the other timeline and came back. People think he had some type of working time machine, or at least some type of working universal portal, especially because Ultra Beasts are said to exist beyond dimensions. So if he ran into Ultra Beasts, he could base some type of portal on their powers and actually cross into a different universe. But this reference could easily be just a fun homage to Black and White and nothing more, but everything must be lore relevant now, even if it's not. So everyone was riding the one crazy conspiracy train, which bothers me. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.